Hey everybody, welcome to Lifegasm. I'm your host, JP, with co-host Elle. Say hello, Elle.
Hello.
Grab your favorite cocktail.
Well, mocktail.
Whatever. I feel like it's been a while, but it really hasn't.
We took a little sabbatical.
We did take a little sabbatical.
We had a little vacation time.
And I tell you, I don't know that it's good for us. We got to stay in the groove here.
Yeah, back in the groove.
But okay, so welcome. Topic tonight. What are we talking about?
I don't know. You tell me. It's your topic.
I will. We're going to talk about I think we attract who we are.
Okay.
That's the topic. Do we attract who we are?
No.
All right. Well,
hard no.
Hard no?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me why.
Oh, you want me to get right into it?
Get right into it, because I think we do.
Okay. I think that you can attract people who are absolutely wrong for you and absolutely the opposite of you. Opposites do attract. I believe in that. However, I think that you attracting the same person you are is extremely difficult.
Well, then let's talk about what that means, because I maybe understand what you're saying, but when I say you attract who you are,
yeah,
I mean you attract I don't know, maybe it's personality, maybe it's not, but you attract, like, let's say, lifestyle, activities, what you do, what you like.
Okay.
So you attract, all right, so that's one aspect of it.
That's one aspect.
And then if you are kind of fucked up and you're a mess, you kind of attract other people who are fucked up and a mess.
Messy.
You agree with that?
Sometimes.
Well, because I think that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's who you attract, who you are.
Okay.
Like, so if I'm a disaster, which we all know I am,
right?
I am not going to attract somebody who is well put together and on their way, right?
Right.
Maybe.
But I'm well put together. And
so you're going to attract people that lie to themselves.
Exactly. They put on a big persona.
Right. Who aren't in
really
touch with themselves.
They really aren't. They're
I've got it all
crazy people.
together.
They're crazy people.
That's who you attract.
That's who I attract. Crazy people.
So you attract who you are.
But I am not crazy.
Well,
I'm crazy in a good way, like fun crazy, like, woo, let's have a good time, wee. Or, you know.
So have you attracted somebody who's crazy?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Hello, my last 3 boyfriends.
Then there you go.
Right.
It's because you are crazy.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm going to tell you.
And why have you attracted them?
I don't know why. I've been attracted to them. I let them in. That's my problem.
So tonight is your therapy.
No. Yes. I let them in. See, there's a difference. I let them in my world when I shouldn't have, probably, because they're emotionally, mentally, spiritually not in tune with me. However, let's go to physical, which I believe is the ultimate first law of attraction, that physically lust overpowers love.
Well, you have to be attracted to a person.
Correct. But I that's what I'm saying.
But after you get past that,
yes,
the reason
then you're like, holy shit, they're a shit show.
Because you
have... Yes, don't say no.
Well, let me tell you why I'm saying no. The attraction is the first sight. Correct. I see this person, I'm attracted. Then you get to meet them. Then when you meet them...
What do you mean?
Meet.
You've already met them.
Yeah, but you meet them for the first time, which is what it...
No, we're not talking about that.
No,
we're
but I'm saying
if you meet somebody, you're attracted to them.
No. Let's start from the beginning. If I'm out,
yes,
whatever it may be,
you're crazy.
And
you're fucking crazy.
I'm crazy. And I see somebody. I'm going to make an effort to talk to that person because I'm physically attracted to them.
Correct. Okay,
they're going to talk to me because they're attracted to me.
Right.
Then we meet and we start talking. That's when you start to pick up on who that person may be.
Right.
That's where, and then, so, in the beginning, there's always a facade. So it may not be the real deal. But if you're with somebody for more than a month or two, you have gotten to know that person a little bit. So That's when the crazy comes out. If you're crazy, you're attracted to that person for a reason. I'm just saying, I think you're full of shit. You say you let him in because there's a physical attraction. Bullshit. You're past that.
Okay,
You
let's
guys
say I'm
have some stuff.
let's say I'm past it, and they're amusing to me.
Oh,
but they're fucked up.
amusing.
They're not emotionally available. Then why am I still staying with them? Is my
because you're fucked up. That's why. Because you like it.
No, I
Yes.
don't.
Yes,
No, I don't.
All right.
No.
Well, then we disagree.
We totally disagree
all right,
on
but
that.
I think that you absolutely, and I mean, not, I won't say absolutely. I think most of the time you are attracted to somebody that is like you. And so I would say, if that's true, why?
But it's usually physical is the first thing, and then personality.
Right.
Right.
Right. That's your attraction. But once you get to know them, I think people are drawn to certain personalities because maybe it's familiar, it's comfortable, they know it.
Exactly.
So that's what draws them. Because if I'm crazy, which I have my own problems,
right.
and I've dated people who are similar, where that's like, all right, I like it. When I date somebody who's opposite of that, it's kind of makes me uncomfortable. It's like, I don't know. Maybe some insecurities set in, maybe not. So I do think that there's a comfort level and a familiarity, whatever,
Right.
that comes with the same personality.
I agree with that. However, once you're into it, okay, and you find out how really crazy this person is, what keeps you there?
Well,
What
kept
keeps
you there?
What
The sex.
keeps you there?
That's what kept you there.
No, besides that, is it the craziness? Is it because I like the opposite of what I am? I like not somebody maybe not being emotionally available, maybe not on the same level as me.
Why?
Think
Because
about
it's
it.
Fun?
Think about it.
Oh, I have. I've spent lots of time thinking about
It
this.
can be fun, but it can be tragic. It can
Oh,
be awful.
At all the
And
same
then,
time.
right. But what makes you stay? What? Is it the physical? Is it the craziness? That's what I'm saying to you. What is it that keeps you there? It's basically a toxic relationship.
Yeah, but you just jumped way ahead because
No,
you
I'm
went
sorry.
from.
I know.
Let's just say that you went to a toxic relationship. Let's
Okay.
say you never got to that point.
I have not dated a man who is like me, similar to me, in a very long time.
How would you describe that man who's like you?
Okay, I'm attractive. Okay, but they've been attractive. That's not it. Not physically.
Yeah, I'm not talking
mentally,
that.
emotionally.
I'm
Okay.
talking personality.
Okay. Personality.
Who you are
I'm
as a person.
Fun. I'm honest. I have integrity. I'm successful. I have a great work ethic. I have I think I'm a good mother. I mean,
Yeah, no
that's
question.
important. I'm very family oriented. My family is superior. I mean, great family. Can't say enough about them. But
that's what I'm saying. So those things, take away the stuff that you said in the beginning, as far as, I get the hard work ethic. I get the honesty. I get that, because those are definite
I'm a good
attributes you
person.
want.
I'm kind.
Exactly.
I'm empathetic. I'm
Right.
compassionate.
But are you saying that you've dated a lot of people who are completely opposite of that?
Absolutely 100%. The last 3 guys I dated.
Why?
I don't know.
All right. Well, then I do find this a little interesting.
Is it the physicality that keeps me? Is it the lust that keeps me? Is it the amusement that keeps me? Is it the fact that actually I'm better than them?
See, I was just going to get to that. Is it
I
that
feel
you are better?
I
and you
feel
superior?
superior.
Right. So
Right.
that
So
gives
someone-
you
right.
a power play.
A little bit.
So you like that.
I don't like it.
So
I think it's maybe because of my own insecurities and maybe my self-esteem that leads me in that direction. And a lot of people can agree with this, and a lot of people can totally.
But I think there's probably more people who would agree if they're honest. And here's my opinion on
I'm being
that.
totally honest.
If you met a guy who was everything that you truly wanted
Right.
in what you
Checks
just
off all
said,
the boxes. Yes.
you would be, and I don't know if intimidated is the right word, but you wouldn't feel superior. And
I
so therefore
and
you
I don't
feel
want to.
inferior
I don't
and
want to.
you wouldn't
Listen to
like
me.
that.
I don't want to feel superior.
Yes, you do.
This is just the way it's happened.
I know how you treat
I
me.
don't.
And you
Shut the fuck up.
absolutely are
Shut
a
the fuck up.
power play
No,
bitch.
that is not true. You're such an asshole.
It's true.
No, no.
It's true.
No, I don't want to feel
Why not just
superior.
own it?
I don't want to be the alpha female. I want to be. No, I'm an old-fashioned girl. I like the man to take the lead.
See, and I'm the
be
opposite.
guy.
I want to be dominated.
'Cause-
And
'cause you're a bitch.
and I want to be somebody's bitch, damn it. But trying to find a woman who's okay with that is tough.
I'm telling you.
I'm
And
joking,
no, but
of course.
let me. Okay, so I think that it's not the superior thing. It is. It makes me more comfortable because of my insecurity. That's it. However, if I did meet a guy that checks off all the boxes and was like me, oh my God, I'd be jumping for joy.
All right.
Jumping for joy.
Okay, but so when you're in a
The
position.
problem is finding him. That's
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
problem.
but that's
'Cause
inside of
you
you
kinda
because of who
compromise.
you're going after. And that's what I'm saying. I think
You
this is
can't
a
compromise,
subconscious.
JP.
I think it's a subconscious thing where you're going after these guys where you
I'm not going
are
after them. They're going after me. By the
okay,
way.
but you're accepting them.
Yes.
And you're taking them
Yes.
as that's who you're choosing
Yeah,
to be with
dumb.
because
Dumb
it
women
puts you-
don't do it.
but it puts you on top, which gives you confidence. You
Mm.
have confidence in that relationship because
Actually,
you are.
A lot of times I don't because I feel no, I don't. I really don't have confidence. When I think about it, I really don't. I don't.
Well, that's weird.
Well, maybe I have confidence that I could break up with them and
That's my point. You're in
but
charge.
I don't do it because
Because that's the point, Elle.
what's the point?
Listen to what I'm
I'm
saying.
listening.
And I'm not charging you for this advice. There's a
My
reason.
anxious attachment.
No, but there's a
style.
reason that this happens. And I am in the same boat, but there's a reason it happens. It's because you do feel comfortable, because you do feel like
And I feel
okay,
it
it
goes
works,
back to anxious
but I'm-
attachment, which we've talked about a
We-
million times.
yeah. All right, so let's move on because I think because the point is you attract who you are.
Mhm.
And there's many times when I've thought to myself, all right, here's what I want in a person.
Yes.
And I've said,
And
all
I
right,
get the total opposite. Okay, go ahead.
well, so if this is what I want in a person, then that's the person I have to become
Mm.
because that person is going to want the same.
You should already be that person. It's who you are. What are you talking about?
No, like for me personally, it's like, all right, I'm not as active as I want to be. I'm not as fit as I want to be. I
Okay,
I
all
don't
right.
live the lifestyle I want to live.
Okay.
But I want that in a person.
Okay.
And
Right.
so they're not going to be with me because that's not who they are.
Mhm.
They're going to look for somebody who's like that. And so for me personally, like I like to go out and have
Ah,
cocktails. I like
right.
to hang out. I like to be a bum sometimes.
Right.
So I find somebody who is like me,
Yes.
who is who I am. That's the whole point. You attract who you are because that's where people are comfortable.
I
If you
understand.
don't, if you're not on the same page,
I
whether
understand all
it's
that.
activity, emotionally, physically, then you're not going
I
to.
think emotionally and mentally is the big factor here. You can have someone who enjoys everything you do, going to concerts, going here, going there, drinking, hanging out. You're having a great time, but emotionally and mentally, they're not really on your level. But maybe all the other stuff overrides it.
All right,
That's the problem.
I agree
And that
with
is the problem with
100%.
how many relationships. And then it kind of turns toxic because emotionally and mentally, that is the most important thing.
So that's
to
when-
be
I agree. I agree
Okay,
with that.
okay.
That's the one thing you've said so
Okay.
far
okay.
because that is
So
why
then
you'd
if
stay
you
in a
don't
relationship.
have that, it is a toxic relationship.
It
You need
turns
to get out.
into it.
Right. You need to get out.
But you said earlier, why do I stay in?
Right.
That's why you stay in because
Well,
you're
'cause
telling
got the
yourself.
physical and you got
you're-
the
well, and
lust,
you're
and you got
checking
the,
Well, it's not
and you
only
get
that;
the
it's
fun and you got the
right.
excitement.
They like what I like. We go
Right,
out. We have fun.
Right.
But the emotional connection's
Yeah.
not there.
Sucks.
And so, if that's not there, it's never going to work.
Okay.
You have to have the whole
Okay.
package.
Right, of course you do. Of
So
course you do.
You got to find that person.
Okay. So
Can you, if you find somebody
yes.
who checks most of the boxes,
Because
and
no one's perfect and no one checks all the boxes.
right, can you grow together and learn to check those
Absolutely,
boxes?
100%.
So
Absolutely. If they are emotionally available and on your level, mentally and emotionally, absolutely, I think that can happen.
you think that
And I hope wherever he is, come find me.
so you think if you're with somebody who checks your boxes in terms of fun, meets everything, but emotionally is not there,
Yeah, I just said
you
that.
think
Why?
that
Yeah.
they can actually come up to meet your emotional standard and what you want?
Possibly, if they are mature enough.
See, that's the question. If you're at our age,
Mm.
I don't know that
If you
that's
haven't
necessarily
gotten,
exactly.
right, if you haven't, if
Right.
you're not there yet, you're not
You're
going
kind
to
of
be,
not going to get there.
unless you have a lot of therapy.
So, yeah, but is that really what you want?
No, no.
But I do think that you could go to therapy together.
Oh God, please.
No, why?
Oh,
Why is everybody
stop
against
it.
that? No, and I'll
Stop
tell you
it.
why I'm a big
The only
fan
way
of it.
I would ever do that if I was married and I was having problems. I would never go with no. That's ridiculous.
So if you're with somebody,
if you are gonna go, no, that doesn't even make sense to me.
if you realize that you don't communicate well,
Mm.
that it's like, gosh, we get along so well, everything's great, but we just have this disconnect, and it's because you don't communicate that well. You wouldn't be willing to say, let's go talk to somebody and see if we can bridge this gap
Not really.
with communication.
No, I think
No?
it's ridiculous.
So even if you were with somebody that was perfect,
well, obviously he's not perfect.
no, but besides that, you wouldn't give it that effort to see because
don't-
you're above that.
No, I'm not above.
Then why wouldn't you
What
do
do you mean? We went to the same therapist.
No,
I'm not
but-
above it.
But if you're with the perfect guy and it's like he's just,
Well, he's obviously no. I feel that
you're just
is
going to say it doesn't work.
that is too big a thing. The emotional and the mental. No, it's too big a thing. If it's too weak and you have to go to therapy before you even are married or
that's
it's not
interesting.
going to work.
All right, and I
not
don't
gonna work.
necessarily disagree with that, but
It's not
I
gonna
will
work.
say I have. So I've gone to therapy. I've been through it. I've experienced it, and I think it's funny. It's like I was talking about this the other day with somebody. Actually, we were talking about kids. If you tell your kids to do something, or you tell them, "Hey, let me show you how to do this," or whatever,
Right?
for some reason, kids don't really want to hear it from their parents.
Of course.
But if somebody else comes in and says, "Hey, let me show you how to do
Right.
that,"
Yeah.
they're going to be much
I
more
understand.
inclined to
Okay.
listen.
All right.
So
you're
if I'm
making
with somebody and I say, "Look, and I'm trying to communicate," and they're just not getting it. If I went to somebody and we went together and somebody else outside said, I almost feel like there's an opportunity for them to say, I never thought of it that way. And it's like, what the fuck? I've been telling you that, but it comes from me. So when somebody else says it to you,
So you would do this.
I would try it. Absolutely. If I was with somebody that everything was perfect, but we just had a little disconnect and she was up for it and I was up for it, I'd give it a shot. Absolutely. Because it could take something that could be perfect. And instead of throwing it away, why not give it a chance? Have
Mhm.
somebody else give the insight so they can hear it from an outside. Absolutely. I'd try it. 100%. Absolutely. I'm not opposed to that.
Huh. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Interesting. Imagine. But I'm fucked up. So what does it matter what I say?
Exactly.
So all right, here's the next question. If you're fucked up and you're attracted to fucked up people, you have the same shit, same problems, whatever they may be. But you have goals to be better.
Right.
Do you think that two people in the same position can grow together, or are you going to be stuck because now
I
you're
think
comfortable?
every relationship you grow together. Absolutely 100%. However,
Not always.
yes, you should. And if you're not, then you need to end it and move
No,
on.
but you can grow together as a couple, but you
Right.
may not grow as a person.
Oh, come on. Of course you will.
No.
If
give
you
me
grow as a
break. Are
person,
you
you're
kidding me?
growing as a couple.
No, that you're bullshit.
Listen to
If
me.
you're growing as a
Listen,
couple, you're
I'm going back
closer.
to the kind and compassionate and all that, okay, and the integrity. If that person doesn't have that,
That's not what we're talking about.
I know,
That's different.
no, I
That's
know,
totally
but
different.
I'm going back to that because you can't learn
you can't
that.
change that.
You can't change it.
I agree with
you
that.
can't learn it. You can't learn it through therapy.
I agree with that
Okay,
100%.
all right.
I'm all
That
on
was
board with that.
One of my points.
No, I'm on board with some
Okay.
things you just don't change about a person. They are who they are. But we can all strive to be better. And so what I'm saying is I know what my goals are as a person. I know where I want to be. I know what I want to change.
Mm-hmm.
If I find somebody or I'm with somebody who's where I am right now and they have the same struggles and same shit, what's the chance of growing together to both become who you want to be? Or is it better to say, no, you have to do it on your own. And then when you get there, find the person that's there.
Crazy. You're fucking talking in circles. That you're not even making sense.
Am I not making sense?
You're not making sense.
Why?
Because you the whole subject was you attract
Who you are.
who you are.
Right.
Right.
So I know who I am right now.
So now you want to change the person.
No.
All right.
I know who I am right now.
You're not going to change you. You're not going to change the person.
No. If you'd shut your mouth for a minute and let me finish, I'll tell you. I know who I am right now.
You do.
I am not where I want to be.
Okay.
I know where I want
Of course,
to be.
none of us are.
Okay, so
we always
that's
strive for difference and better.
So if I'm dating somebody who's where I am,
mm-hmm.
is it possible while I'm dating that person for us to get there together? Because that
Of
makes
course it is.
It makes it 2 times harder.
Of course it is. But if you have all
You're making
all of
me
the
mad.
no, if you have all the major boxes checked off, yes, of course.
All right, I disagree.
That's a relationship. You have to work.
And I disagree.
It's work.
It's work on a relationship, but not yourself. If you're not, here's my point. If you're not where you want to be, focus on yourself before start dating people. Because once you start dating somebody,
bottom line in it.
That's what I've been trying to get to.
Oh, come
before
on.
you start dating somebody.
That's not what you were. Okay. All right. Whatever.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So do we agree?
On.
Do you attract who you are?
No, I disagree.
Yeah,
I disagree.
You're wrong.
I disagree.
So you think that you attract?
I am dying for DMs on this.
So you attract people. If you're honest, you're going to say your past 3 relationships, you've attracted people who are far different than you.
I have
in
no
every way.
business being with them.
But yet
But
you've
that's
been
on
with
me.
them for the
But
past
that's
3
on-
relationships.
But that's on me.
But yet you disagree with you attract who
a
you
couple
are.
of them I didn't know till later, but but when
All right, people, think about that for a minute. I think our next episode will be denial and how to get out of
I am
denial.
not in denial at
First
all.
step is admission. Admit that you have a problem.
God. This is just this is going by the wayside.
Well, it's an interesting topic. I've got
By the
notes.
way, you have yeah.
I think we covered
What
them.
else? What else? Did you
No,
cover
I
everything?
think we covered
John?
them all. I mean,
JP? Did you cover everything, JP?
well, not in the way I wanted to.
All right, we'll
but
keep going.
No, we're done. I think we've covered them.
Did you tell our listeners that we're in our new studio?
No, why don't you?
We are actually
They don't even know
recording-
where we were before.
Well, I know because whatever. We are recording from Michelle Linka Insurance Company in Abacoa, which is in Jupiter, Florida. And we are putting a shout out to her because she let us use her space,
Well,
which is fabulous.
she's pretty freaking amazing to
She
begin
is,
with, and her
and
office is amazing.
I know.
So, yes.
She's like our queen astrologer, and we're going to have her on, and we're going to talk about major astrology stuff, which will help you maybe
yeah.
with your decisions.
Well, it's interesting
in
because of who we met
picking-
earlier.
Yeah.
If you put any
Oh, you're
emphasis
all over the
into
fucking
astrology,
place.
which, yes,
Now, we're not talking about that.
no, but we will.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot to say on that
Yeah,
after I read up.
Because you know nothing about it.
Well, all right. So, yes, we're in our new place. We like it. We love it. And give us a quote of the day.
Oh, quote of the day. Oh my God, I totally forgot about my quote of the day. Quote of the day is I have a good one. I attract to my life whatever I give my attention, energy, and focus to, whether it positive or negative.
And your last 3 boyfriends were what?
Shush.
Interesting. Denial, folks. All right.
Not
Hey, I stand by what I
we
say.
absolutely got nowhere with this tonight.
Oh, no, I think we did. I think I learned
I
a
want
lot.
all your DMs. And where can
Learned a
everybody
lot.
find us?
You can find us on Spotify, Apple,
Anyway.
Instagram, at LifeGat Now. We have a new Instagram.
We have a new Instagram because we got hacked. It's because of you.
That had nothing to do with me. That was 100% you.
No, it was
but
100%
again,
you.
denial will be the next show.
Okay.
So the new Instagram is lifegasm_podcast. And I got to tell you, we're getting quite the followers.
I know, it's great. Okay, and also on Facebook, we just started a Facebook page. We're zooming that out this week. That's Lifegasm Podcast also. And we will be on TikTok in the next few weeks. We'll get back to everybody on that.
And we'll start posting on YouTube like we promised.
And
for the
YouTube.
past
And
week.
YouTube, sorry.
All right, so Spotify and Apple, listen and find us everywhere else and send us DM. Right.
Yeah, cool.
All right, thanks for listening.
Thank you.